Welcome to Accelerated Engineering. My name is John, and this is the video encyclopedia entry for the DEC2HEX, or decimal to hexadecimal function. The decimal to hexadecimal function is responsible for converting values from decimal, or base 10, to hexadecimal, or base 16. And it will work something like this. Ta-da! It's the same. Why is it the same, you ask? Well, because hexadecimal actually represents more value in a single digit than decimal does. For example, if I input the number 10, which requires 2 digits in decimal, hexadecimal just uses the value A. I can represent up to the number 15 in decimal with a single digit in hexadecimal, which is F, or 15 in hexadecimal. And I can add whatever numbers I want, and I'll get a variety of hexadecimal outputs. Now, after that lesson in hexadecimal, consider liking and subscribing if you're enjoying this content. Some of the limitations of this function are bound, well, the output is bound by the maximum value that Excel can represent in hexadecimal. And the maximum value that Excel can represent in hexadecimal, the maximum positive value, is a 7 followed by, I think, 9 Fs. Something like that, which is 40 bits of information translated into 10 digits. Again, there's that 10-digit limit. Now, in decimal, that number is 549,755,813,887. And now let's see if I got that right. It doesn't even like holding it in decimal. There we go. We'll just expand this out, convert it to a number, and remove the decimal places. There we go. The largest negative value that can be represented in hexadecimal, and therefore is the largest negative value that can be input to the decimal to hexadecimal function, is the first number, which I'm not going to say again, times -1 minus 1. If I convert that to a negative number by throwing a negative sign out the front, there we go. That is the largest negative number representable by 10 digits in hexadecimal. If I make this even lower, then a number error will be thrown. There we go. Okay. There is another argument in the DEC2HEX function. It is the places argument, which can accept a value up to 10, making there be, or forcing there to be 10-digit outputs from this function. Still in hexadecimal, it just adds leading zeros. And that's all that there is to this function. The related functions are, of course, the function that does the opposite, hexadecimal to decimal, and the rest of the decimal conversion functions, decimal to binary, or dec to bin, and decimal to octal, or dec to oct. This concludes the video encyclopedia entry for the DEC2HEX function. Thank you for watching.